Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. We are going to be spending some days together this week, and I just thought I would kick it off with talking about the hard subject that I just wanted to give you guys just a window into things in regards to having another baby. So you probably know already we have a child and he is 4, and so when we first got married, we're not planning on getting pregnant right away, and Liam was a surprise pregnancy, and it only happened about 6 months after we got married, and so he is 4.5 now, and his birth was very, very, very hard, and it took me probably a full year after he was born for me to feel even ready to even think about having another baby. And we were gonna try not to get pregnant right away. And then when we finally were ready, it just didn't happen. And it's been over 2 years now. And so I just wanted to say that just so you know, like, maybe you're wondering what's going on, maybe you have questions, and I don't know how much I feel comfortable sharing online. I don't know if I'm going to say anything more. I don't know what else that I will share online about this topic, but just so you know, like, I very much want another baby. I very much want to have more children, but it just has not happened yet. My body just has not conceived another baby, and I am thankful for one thing that I have not had a miscarriage. I haven't lost a baby. So I'm thankful that I haven't had that experience. And also, if you have been here for any length of time, then you know that I am a believer in Jesus, and I fully believe in his plan and his purposes, and so I know that God has a purpose in all of this, and I fully believe that he's able to either give me a baby or not according to what his plan is, and I'm just going to keep praying for a baby as long as I have to. And if he never gives me another child, that is up to him, and I have to just be willing to be surrendered. And that's hard, obviously, but it's fully up to God. And so I just wanted to put that out there too. And it was kind of interesting because this morning I literally just read the story of Abraham and Sarah, and how Sarah got pregnant when she was way past the age of bearing children. And they were like, God, this is stupid. Like, I'm way older than I literally physically cannot bear a child. And God was like, no, nothing is impossible for me. So I just thought that was interesting that literally the day I was planning to film this, I read that story in the book of Genesis. So that's cool. And who knows what God's going to do. In spite of the hard of that, in spite of the pain of all of that experience, it's interesting because I genuinely feel excited for what God is going to do. And I know that he has a plan, and whatever it looks like, it's going to be worth it, whatever that means. So yeah, we're just going to be spending the next few days together. We're just going to be hanging out, and it is Monday and it is May the 4th, and so that's why I'm wearing my Star Wars shirt, because it's just, all Star Wars fans out there would know May the Force be with you is just a classic Star Wars phrase, and May the 4th, it's just a play on words. And so we always do this every year. I have my Star Wars shirt on, and Liam is wearing his Baby Yoda shirt, and then Mike has several Star Wars shirts, and so we always wear these every year. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing my Star Wars shirt. And Yeah, so like I said, it's Monday, and every Monday I always do the laundry and clean the bathroom on Mondays because it's just like I like to start the week with clean clothes and with a clean bathroom, and then I feel like I can move on to other things. So the last load of laundry is in the dryer, and we will fold that, put that away when it's done, and it's almost lunchtime, and then after lunch we will see what we'll do after lunch. I do have some ideas, but yeah, it's actually like rainy today, and I feel like this spring has had the weirdest weather. In March, it was like in the 90s. It went really hot really fast. And then suddenly it went down into the 60s and it was just like raining for weeks. And now then it went back up a little bit and now it's rainy again. And then this weekend it's supposed to go back up into the 90s. So the weather is playing tricks on us. I don't know why I always go stir crazy more on days when it's raining than on sunny days, but thankfully I do have some places to go. I need to get something printed for my reading journal. So I will be working on my reading journal on my book channel. So if you want to go see that, you can just go over there. And I have that my book channel linked below. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the store and get that printed, and then we might go to the library because I have some more books I want to pick up and return a book that Liam borrowed. By then, it'll probably be time to come home and make supper. I got my things printed. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock. Liam had a lot of fun playing inside and borrowed a load of books. Putting in my contacts. So funny because when I first got them a long time ago, it literally took me like a whole hour to put them in, but I have certainly learned how to do that, and I do it every day. So yeah, got my contacts in now. I don't like to put them in like first thing in the morning. It's like after 10 o'clock already. Oh, I feel like I have so many thoughts going on in my head and so much that I could talk about. But it's a Tuesday and Mondays are always just like getting back into the flow of things, and it doesn't feel too bad actually. And then I feel like Tuesday is when it hits and it's just like, it feels like Tuesdays are harder. They're almost like Mondays more, like it feels more like that Monday feel for me. I don't know if that makes sense, but and also Tuesdays can be super long days because Mike has longer days on Tuesdays, and I don't know, it's just like every week Tuesday feels like a long day. But anyway, I got up, I let myself sleep until 7, I almost always get up at 6, but I got up at 6 and then I was like, I need to sleep a little bit longer. So I let myself sleep until 7, got up, and then we had breakfast. I did my workout, and then after that, I drank my coffee and read my Bible. I did the dishes, and Liam is playing, and he recently discovered some of his toys that had been stashed in his toy box, and he forgot about them, and so he's really enjoying discovering those toys again, which is why he's playing by himself right now. That's one of the things about having an only child, that he does like it when I play with him, especially setting up his train tracks. Like, he likes it when I help him set them up, which I do pretty frequently. And then he will play with them by himself after I help him set up the trains. But anyway, all that to say, I do need to do my hair. I am happy with how this blonde is finally leaving my hair, and I'm not nearly as blonde in the front. My bangs have almost no blonde left, and my roots are definitely growing in dark. So I learned that blonde is not necessarily my color. It's not the worst, but I just wanted to experiment and see how it would be, and I don't think blonde is my color, and I think highlights are okay. Like, that's why this looks okay, is because it's not like around my face. It's just like my eyes are brown, my skin complexion, it all looks better with a dark brown color. So anyway, what should I do with my hair? Most of the time on Mondays and Tuesdays, I just like do a ponytail or a braid. And maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just do a ponytail today. And maybe tomorrow we can do something a little bit more. I also thrifted this top at a thrift store last week, and I was pretty happy because it only cost $1. And I remembered going to this thrift store a while ago. My sister-in-law had actually introduced me to it, and so we had gone quite a long time ago, and then I forgot about it because it's kind of far away from where we live. And then I was like, oh, I remember that thrift store. I think they had really good deals, and so I decided just to drive there, and I was not disappointed. I ended up getting a lot of things that I actually really needed. They have color-coded sales, and that day that I went, the color of the tag, if it was pink, it was literally only $1. And this shirt had a pink tag, and I was like, dude, I am grabbing that. If I had had more time, I might have gone through and found more shirts that were only $1, but I didn't have a ton of time that day, so I just grabbed this one. And so yeah, today we're gonna do some cleaning. I do need to clean the kitchen. Last night we did a whole bunch of reorganizing. We keep doing reorganizing because when we moved into this apartment, we moved in so fast and just threw stuff together. And it was also the week before Christmas, and I did not want to spend much time at all organizing over Christmas time. And so we just put stuff where it was and just kind of left it. And so over the past few months, I've just been working on reorganizing everything. And so what we did was we had a big table in the living room that we put into our bedroom, and then we put the 2 little black tables that were in the bedroom, we put them out into the living room, and I think it looks so much better. So yeah, that will help with cleaning and getting stuff organized. So that's what we're going to do today. And then I always do a really in-depth vacuuming on Tuesdays, because I do vacuum most days, but more just like a quick vacuuming of the open areas. And so I try to like move things and go like under where I don't usually go. So anyway, we're going to do that today. I also made a little marinade for this chicken, and I think it looks like it's fully coated now. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into the fridge. But I think I need to do some reorganizing in the fridge first. I feel like my energy levels just like went way down after lunch, which is kind of normal for me though. So I sat on the couch and we read some books that we borrowed from the library yesterday, and that was nice to get those read. Um, and now he's like rebuilding all of his toys after we had to vacuum. So I think that we might go to the park or something just to get outside for a few minutes, and I kind of feel like it would be nice to go somewhere. So I think that might be what we'll do.
Cheap bird.
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end the video now, and I'm going to take the opportunity to thank you for watching the video. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys in another video.